And during that 12 years, I went in the office many times watching the political seminars and always wanted to be a part of it. I also wanted to go to the MTA board meetings, but I worked every day. Well, after being laid off for almost a year, applying at every agency within a 20-mile radius of my home, redefining myself, trying to be what I thought they were looking for, I still didn't get a job. But I did get the chance to be in those seminars, to function as a full-time organizer, because I am the first recipient of the Strategy Center's W.E. Du Bois Fellowship. To be able to work full-time on a project like the Community Rights Project, something that I volunteered with all the time, it's just remarkable. I mean, things like that just don't happen to me. This project is one that we're working with to stop what we like to call the pre-prisoning of our youth in the high schools and stop the punitive tardy tickets. What is that? Well, I was talking to one of our members, Natasha. She was telling me how hard it is traveling on public transportation, trying to get 3 boys to school every day. Now, 1 or 2 of them are bound at some time to be tardy. And so what's the results? It's better for him to go back home than to be hit with a tardy ticket that she cannot afford to pay. I talked to a mother that took off from work to go to traffic court with her son and not be able to speak on his behalf. And then, after he did community service, he still had to pay a $250 tardy ticket. We've got to stop this. LAUSD doesn't have to do this. This is a city ordinance. Our goal is to get LAUSD to break the tie with the police. We want LAUSD to stop policing our children and get back to teaching our children. The Community Rights Campaign had its first community meeting. Students, parents, and community activists committed to coming back to the next meeting on May 21st, passing out flyers, getting the people in their neighborhood involved, and coming to the meeting as well. That is great. You know, I spent a lot of time, as a matter of fact, there's bi-weekly meetings with the school board. And to be perfectly honest with you, I really don't know what to think of these school board members. They are former educators, but right now they've turned into bureaucrats. They are no longer the advocates for quality in the school system and civil rights for our students. There are those board members that sit there and they are supporting the mayor and his plan to increase the police force at the cost of remaining one of the nation's poorest performing schools. Then we have this lone board member that believes in education the old-fashioned way, standing in the hallway with a paddle in hand. She feels her conviction is that if we have to have corporal punishment, as long as it's equally spread among the districts, well, you know, I guess that's okay. No, that's not okay with us. We've sent letters to the board members, letting them know of our campaign, and asking to talk with them so that we can tell them our demands. Our demands are no more tardy tickets. We want an equal protection clearinghouse for the students and parents to come and complain and check on what's happening in the schools. We want an end to zero tolerance in and around our schools. And we want to open the gang database. We want to make it public record. And eventually, we want to eliminate it. You know, I really don't know what's going to really happen at the school board and how the members are going to respond. But one thing that I do know, it is going to take a mass movement to march on the school board, to march in their districts, to flyer their districts, to send out email blogs, sit-ins, whatever it takes to make this public knowledge, to get the public to fight and demand no more tardy tickets. We can get rid of these tardy tickets. We can get rid of the database, the gang database. I am Barbara Lott Holland, and I am ready to fight.